guys, you see what this is. You guys been waiting on this for a long time coming. Well, this Koolkuz'S with Team King of Games, and I'd like to present to you the update for the pure Zoodiacs. I assure you, this new build will have you asking for an update. I promise. Just they'll be like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's spicy, oh, that's cheesy, I like it, I love it. I already know what you guys are gonna say, because not only did I actually try my hardest doing the update for this deck, I actually misplaced the deck because it was freshly used for the first time, and I misplaced it in my room. I found it a few weeks ago, and now here is your deck profile. I am playing, of course, 3 Throwblade. Throwblade is pretty much a key card in the deck. You normal summon his effect, you discard a Zoodiac card, and you draw a card. Busted. 3 copies, of course, of Whiptail. Whiptail's, she can equip herself to attach herself to an XYZ material at any given time, except during the damage step, of course. And when she's attached to an XYZ monster, she gives that monster the effect to banish any monster that it does battle with. And Throwblade's effect that he gives XYZ monsters is that they can do piercing damage. 2 copies of Koolkuz'S. When he's attached to a monster, an Exceed monster, he can give the ability to where it can't be targeted by monsters. 2 copies of Ram. He gives the effect to gives the Exceed monster effect to not be affected by trap cards. And then I also play the Bunny Blast. Yes, I am playing 2 copies of Bunny Blast. Bunny Blast protects Exceed monsters from spells. I had to maximize on all Zoodiac monsters, almost completely maximize, but it was starting to get way too many because I don't want to open with Koolkuz'S and Ram. I don't want to open with them. That's just not going to be effective at all. You know, like, I don't want to open with just these 2 and, you know, other spells. I don't mind. Like, I would just rather open with my Whiptail or my Throwblade and alongside with one or the other, one of these 3. It doesn't matter which one, as long as it's one or the other. I don't care. And of course, can never forget about the one and only rat. Just that poor creature got semi-limited because it's just too busted. If y'all have forgotten, his effect is that when he is attached to an Exceed monster, that monster gains the effect to special summon another rat. So, yeah. Since he's attached to an Exceed monster, that Exceed monster cannot resolve the effect to special and summon a rat from the deck. Because it's, you know, attached already. But that's all of the zoo monsters that I play. Completely different from last time. And another little spicy tech thingamajigger I kind of did because the deck works beautiful with it is Yugioh. Yugioh, if you don't know what he does, during the battle phase, he can special summon himself. During the battle phase, he can special summon himself, giving myself 1,000 life points. And then you can, during the battle phase, anytime during the battle phase, damage step, damage calculation, all that good stuff. You can tribute him, and it is a quick effect. Of course, it's a quick effect. You can tribute him, and you can target a monster you control, and gives it 1,000 attack. Bruh, I'm been OTKing y'all. I haven't played with it in a minute, ever since, you know, I misplaced my deck. But I can't wait to start playing with it again and smacking people with Yugioh. But that's all of the monsters. And moving on to the spells, of course, 3 Barrage, 3 Tinky. My goodness, I'm telling you, these just make me so happy. I love the combination of these two cards, man. Activate Tinky, search, activate Barrage, pop the Tinky. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then of course, I didn't change this from the last profile. Still the three copies of the Galaxy Wave. Never gonna get old, man. Burn you for 2,000 by special summoning XYZ monsters. It burns my opponent for 500 for each time I Exceed summon. So I can Exceed summon 4 times in a turn. 2K, you take that. Pianissimo. Of course, you can't play Zoodiac without Pianissimo. You're just an idiot. You're just an idiot who never saw the one deck in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! To just not be stopped for like 2 formats almost. They had to nearly ban. They had to nearly ban their whole deck just to get rid of it, and just to pull it out of the meta. It was just too good. Just too good. Had to stop the entire deck. So many cards had to go bye-bye because of Zoos. And of course, 2 copies of My Body as a shield. Like, you just pay 15 life points, 1,500 life points, and you can save monsters from being destroyed. Quick play. So I'd set it and use it. My Body as a shield, everyone. Round of applause. And now for some more spice. Draw Muscle. So, Draw Muscle, I can target a defense position monster that I control that has less than 1,000 defense. It cannot be destroyed by battle, and I draw a card. Why is this good? Why do I use this? Why do I love this card so much? My Zoodiac monsters have 0 attack and 0 defense. Every monster except for Ram has less than 1,000 attack. 1,000 defense. So Whiptail, Quick Attach, Draw Muscle, or just normal summon Whiptail. Normal summon Whiptail. XE summon. Draw Muscle. Draw 1. Just a free draw 1. Like, just a complete draw 1. It's not a plus, but it's definitely drawing. If I top deck it going second, it's definitely a plus. Like, for real. I love the card. It works. Especially, it even helps me in a bind when I didn't open that well and I got Draw Muscle and all I got is one Exceed monster. One Zoodiac monster, and I can just set this. And for the whole turn of my opponent's turn, my Zoodiac monster can't be destroyed by battle. So, and on top of that, I drew a card. So, who's really taking an L? And for my last 2 spells, the same 2, my double summons and a rival. You can just normal summon during the battle phase. That's it. It's just another extra normal summon during the battle phase. I could just grab my other double summon and take it out for that. Pretty simple stuff. 3 copies of Combo. Combo is by far, like, the coolest card of this archetype to me. Like, yeah, you got Trident. Yeah, you got Brabble. Yeah, those cards are awesome. But, for one, look at this art. Like, goodness, this is beautiful. I don't, no idea who that is. But, hey, if y'all know, y'all let me know in the comments below. But, look at this art, man. If you don't know what Combo does, if you set Zoodiac Combo and then activate it, you can attach a monster from your deck to your targeted Exceed monster on the field. So, yeah. Like, battle phase, attack your monster, activate combo, attach whiptail, like LOL. And then the other effect is that I can banish it from the graveyard and shuffle back 5 Zoodiac monsters with, well, take that back, 5 Zoodiac cards with different names, shuffle them back into the deck, and draw one. Like, really, really, really good. Like, if I get popping with my zoos, like, you will not stop me. Like, I'll have a monster on the board with more than 4,000 attack that has protection and just can't die unless you can, like, banish it or something. I don't know. And then the 1 copy of the warning, and then the 1 copy of the penalty game. The penalty game, you ought to know what warning does. It stops special summons. Or is that? Oh yeah, it just stops special summons by paying 2,000. It stops special summons. I thought it was, what is that? Judgment. Judgment stops anything by paying half. Penalty game. Penalty game. If my opponent has 4 cards in their hand, exactly 4, I can prevent them from activating spells and traps this turn, or next turn they do not have a draw phase. I love this card. If they can't use a card in their hand to chain to this effect, like, I'm probably gonna choose whichever is gonna hurt your deck the most. Like, if you're using Altergeist or something, you can't use traps this turn. Like, especially if you have any set. Or if you're just, like, using something, I don't care. Like, whatever your deck is, after I know what you're using, it's only 1 copy. If I get it, set it, activate it, by that time I know what you're playing, and I'll just stop your draw phase. I don't know. Moving on to the extra deck. The normal Zoodiac monsters, I run them all. I don't have a choice. 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 He does basically nothing unless it was zoo format. He doesn't do much. Chaka 9, she can detach and then special summon a Zoodiac from the graveyard, but its effects are negated. Tiger Mortar, she can target a Zoodiac in the graveyard and attach it as Exceed material. And Borbo is freaking awesome. All I know about him is that he can attack directly. So if he's over 4K and I burn you for 2,000 with Galaxy Wave, and he has 4K and he attacks directly, I mean, my math ain't that great, but I'm pretty sure you only got 2,000 left. And if you don't game me, all I gotta do is just normal summon and exceed summon, like, what, 4 times and game? Like, LOL. And for the last 3 of my extra deck, it will be, of course, the Mrs. Radiant. And then just normal, just in my opinion, generic Exceed monsters just to play when you're in a fight. Bagooska and the newly revived Exciton Knight. If you don't know what Exciton Knight does, he can chain whenever. He can activate his effect only when there's a chain, and when he does activate his effect during that chain, he destroys everything but him. Did I say that clear enough? He destroys everything but him. And moving on real quick, and Bagooska, if Bagooska is in defense, all monsters that are special summoned or on the field get switched to defense, and the ones that get switched to defense cannot activate their effects in response to the card. When it's in attack position, I don't know, I don't remember, I'm not going to read it because I don't care. If you guys care more than I do, I don't, because when he's in defense, his effects are way better. That will be the update for my pure Zoodiacs. It's been a long time coming for this deck, and I've been really kind of waiting to share it with you guys because I know y'all been waiting on it. I've been waiting on it. 3 Stacks been waiting on it. The team's just been waiting on the deck profile. And I'm like, I'll get it up, and I'll get it up, and I finally get it up, guys. Here it is. Like that like button, please. I beg of you. I beg of you. If you don't, you'd be lying to yourself and to me, because this deck is fire. Pure flames. 3 stacks might be mad at me for this, but hey, it's whatever. Don't hurt your brain cells. Peace out, guys. Koolkuz'S out.